Okay, we got to talk about this. There's this video that has just resurfaced, or maybe no one ever saw it before, but it's of Brad Raffensperger, the Georgia Secretary of State. And he basically admits in this video that in 2020, number 45 won and should be going on to be number 46. But while he's saying that, he's immediately cut off. Even the news anchors are a little shocked, like, what? It's almost as if someone was telling him something, not to really talk about that. But anyway, he comes back on the feed and he says, my job isn't really to predict, but there's only 2% of the vote in it, and this should not change. It's mathematically impossible. He says it. And then what happens? People, Trump says he has it all. General Flynn says he has it all. Georgia just admitted that 315,000 bad ones went through. So you tell me what is going on and why is it all coming out now? Check out the video of Brad Raffensperger right now.
Flipping in this election, but we shall see. Is Georgia, and that state's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger is with us now. Mr. Secretary, good morning on a busy morning. I guess the big question is, Hoda?
Yeah, we want to know, when are we going to get your votes? When are we going to find out who's won your state?
Well, we have about 2% left to go. We had great success yesterday. We had 4.7 million voters that voted. Record breaker for us, beats the 4.1 in 2016. We also had average wait time of only 2 minutes, statewide average. We have about 2% left to go. And you can see where we are right now with the results that have been reported. I don't think it'll change any of the outcomes, but that's what really people that make those predictions do. What we'll do is get...
Well, that was interesting, though. We were just getting to the good part there because the Secretary of State said they got 2% left to count, Chuck, but he did not think it would change the outcome.
That's interesting.
But then he deferred to the prognosticators, which I think is over to you.
Look, I can just tell you what our models say and where those counties are. They are heavily Democratic counties, and it's the Atlanta numbers. So it is going to shrink, perhaps, if I were an arbiter of an election result, I wouldn't want to be the one saying yes, and when we count the vote, it'll change the result. I think his job is to be the umpire.
Well, let's ask Mr. Secretary. Can you hear me now? You just were saying something.
I'm getting phone bombed or something.
Oh, okay. Well, fair. You're a busy guy. You're probably all your friends wanting to know the same thing we want to know, which is when is Georgia going to report its results? But you said something interesting, sir. You said 2% left to count. You didn't think, however, that it would be changing the outcome. Right. Is that based on your analysis of where those votes are outstanding, or are you just guessing it because of the fact that it's only 2%?
We don't guess. What we do is report. We just see where the candidates are right now in both presidential, congressional, senatorial, and you look at how many votes are out there. Even if one of the candidates got 100%, it probably wouldn't be enough to move it one way or the other.
Gotcha.
But it is what it is. We'll just wait till everything's done. The counties are working diligently.